small drop on the window, then another on your sleeve. You looked up at the gray sky like it had something up its sleeve. The sidewalk started shining, cars were humming down the street. Yeah, you held your hand out laughing, let the rain land at your feet. We could run beneath the awning, we could wait until it stops, but you stepped into the open, right beneath the first few drops. First drop, right on your shoulder, second one caught in your hair. You said, come a little closer, like the whole day led us there. No rush, nowhere we had to be, just your hand reaching for me. First drop in the whole sky, and we never even tried to hide. Yeah. Your sneakers found a puddle, mine followed right behind. We left a trail of water like a crooked little line. Your hair was sticking sideways, you couldn't catch your breath. I missed half of what you told me, I was listening to your laugh instead. Every shop was pulling chairs and everyone was heading home. We kept walking through the weather like the street was ours alone. First drop, right on your shoulder, second one caught in your hair. You said, come a little closer, like the whole day led us there. No rush, nowhere we had to be, just your hand reaching for me. First drop in the whole sky, and we never even tried to hide. Gray clouds over the rooftops, warm fingers around my wrist. The rain came down much harder, you just smiled and leaned in. No photograph could hold it, no sentence got it right. Just water on the pavement and your face under the light. First drop, right on your shoulder, now the whole field's turning bright. You spun once in the rain, falling, pulled me into your side. No rush, let the evening wait, let the thunder come. Too late, first dropped in the whole sky. We were laughing all the way outside. One small drop on the window, your wet shoes by the door. The rain kept falling softly, we were still asking for more. Your heel slipped near the sidewalk, you caught yourself against my arm. Rainwater ran along the curb while passing headlights stretched and blurred. You look back over your shoulder with that smile you try to hide, then crossed the space between us before the next light changed its mind. The wind pushed through the open street, your sleeve brushed into mine. Our steps began to match somehow, without keeping any time. Run closer, stay beside me, let the rain fall where it lands. You were laughing through the crossing with your fingers in my hand. Run closer, not too quickly, we have nowhere else to be. Every step across the wet grass brings you back a little closer to me. Tall grass bent around our ankles, small drops shining on the green. You kicked the puddle toward my jeans, then ran before I could reach your sleeve. Your breath was mixed with laughter, your cheeks were bright against the gray. I followed every muddy footprint while the afternoon slipped away. A bicycle bell behind us, a distant train beneath the rain. You slowed down near the meadow and waited till I caught your pace. Run closer, stay beside me, let the rain fall where it lands. You were laughing through the crossing with your fingers in my hand. Run closer, not too quickly, we have nowhere else to be. Every step across the wet grass brings you back a little closer to me. Your shoelace came undone there near the the fence beside the road. I knelt down while you held my shoulder, rain slipping from your coat. You traced the line across my sleeve, then pointed toward the hill. No big words between us, just a look that asked me still. Run closer, stay beside me, past the field and through the rain. Your laughter moved ahead of us, then turned and called my name. Run closer, take it slowly, let the evening stretch and breathe. Every step across the wet grass leaves a softer memory. Two sets of footprints fading where the meadow met the road. The rain kept falling lightly as we took the long way home. Rain tapping softly on the railing, a warm cord under the sound. Your footsteps crossing through the doorway before the beat comes around. Street lights melted on the pavement, yellow lines beneath our feet. You folded both your sleeves up and stepped straight into the street. A taxi passed the corner, sending water toward the curb. You pulled me closer, laughing before I finished every word. The shops were closing early, the sidewalks turning clear. Your fingers found my open hand like they already knew it there. No umbrella, no hurry, let the evening fall. Your smile under the rainfall made the gray feel small. No umbrella, side by side, warm hands so close. We kept walking through the weather like we had nowhere else to go. Mud gathered on your sneakers, grass leaned under every drop. You spun once in the open field and nearly made me lose my step. Your hair crossed over your face, you brushed it back and looked at me. A little water on your lashes, a whole sky got underneath. The cafe window glowed behind us, steam curling through the glass. We could have gone inside there, but neither one of us asked. No umbrella, no hurry, let the evening fall. Your smile under the rainfall made the gray feel small. No umbrella, side by side, warm hands so close. We kept walking through the weather like we had nowhere else to go. A paper cup between us, two footsteps out of time. You drew a circle in the fog, then placed your hand in mine. No thunder, no big moment, no words we had to prove, just rain moving through the tall grass and both of us moving too. No umbrella, no hurry, let the night come slow. Your laughter crossed the open field and followed us back home. No umbrella, side by side, past every shining road. We kept walking through the weather like the rain already knew. Two wet jackets by the doorway, small drops along the floor. The room stayed warm and quiet while the rain kept asking for more. Rain circles spreading on the sidewalk, soft keys moving under the sound. Two shadows crossing through the window while the evening settles down. Blue laces darkened by the water, small drops resting on your jeans. You stepped across the narrow gutter, like it was wider than it seemed. A little splash reached my jacket, You covered your mouth and smiled, then tried to walk like nothing happened for about half a city block. The pavement held the street lights in yellow, red, and blue. Every step left something shining. Every road kept leading to you. Wet shoes by the doorway, rain falling from the seams. You were laughing in the hallway, trying not to wake the street. Wet shoes, warm room, water running down the floor. We had walked through half the weather, still we wanted one road more. Grass clung softly to your ankles, mud painted lines across your heel. You balanced on one foot beside me while I brushed away the green. The wind moved over the open meadow, your coat kept slipping from your arm. You pulled it close and leaned beside me, sharing what was left of warmth. A porch light flickered in the distance, the clouds were turning thin. You looked down at our footprints, then stepped inside of mine again. Wet shoes by the doorway, rain falling from the seams. You were laughing in the hallway, trying not to wake the street. Wet shoes, warm room, water running down the floor. We had walked through half the weather, still we wanted one row more. Yeah, your socks were folded on the heater, 2 paper cups beside the chair. The window filled with little rivers while steam rose through your hair. You drew a smile into the glass, then added one beside. Outside the rain kept moving, inside the night stayed light. Wet shoes by the doorway, 2 jackets on the wall. You laughed across the quiet room, softer than the rainfall. Wet shoes, warm hands, gray clouds drifting past the door. We had walked through all that weather, still we wanted one road more. Morning light across the floorboards, dry laces by the stairs. A little mud beneath the doorway, and yesterday still waiting there. Yeah. Your laugh came through the rainfall. Before I saw your face, you were standing near the fence line with wet hair out of place. A drop fell from your eyebrow, you wiped it with your sleeve, and smiled at something passing that only you could see. The clouds stayed low above us, the grass leaned in the wind. You tried to catch your breathing, then started laughing again. You laugh in the open field, rolling softly through the gray, turning every drop around us into something we could say. Your laugh, warm and easy, moving closer through the rain. I forgot about the weather every time you laughed again. You found a flower near the pathway, bent beneath the heavy sky. You held it up beside your jacket and asked if it looked alive. A little mud reached your cheekbone, I pointed but you missed. You brushed the wrong side twice, then left it there like this. A train moved past the hillside, its windows flashing white. You waved at every stranger like you knew them all that night. You laugh in the open field, rolling softly through the gray, turning every drop around us into something we could say. Your laugh, warm and easy, moving closer through the rain. I forgot about the weather every time you laughed again. No, 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 no. No music from a speaker, no street light overhead, just water in in the tall grass and the small things that you said. You leaned against my shoulder while the wind moved through the trees, then laughed before the silence had a chance to settle in. Your laugh in the open field, still brighter than the sky, following us down the footpath as the afternoon went by. Your laugh warm and easy, like a window in the rain. I forgot where we were going every time you laughed again. The field grew quiet behind us, our footprints filled with rain. But somewhere near the fence line, I could almost hear it again. Rain moving softly through the grass, a low cloud resting on the hill. One warm core beneath the weather, then the whole field standing still. Tall green blades around our knees, small drops shining at the ends. You walked ahead along the pathway, then turned around to check again. Your jacket lifted in the wind, the sleeves were darker from the rain. You raised both arms into the open, like the sky had called your name. No buildings near the horizon, no traffic in the air, just your footprints through the meadow and mine appearing there. Open field, open sky, rain falling light across your eyes. You ran ahead then waited for me, smiling where the pathway widened. Open field, nowhere to hide, gray clouds moving side by side. We let the afternoon grow longer with the whole wide world outside. A narrow stream crossed through the grass. You tested every stepping stone. The third one moved beneath your shoe. You laughed before you nearly fell. Water gathered at your cuffs, a little mud along your hand. You pressed your palm against my jacket and left a perfect shape behind. The wind carried your voice farther, then brought it back through every tree. You called my name across the distance, like the field was listening. Open field, open sky, rain falling light across your eyes. You ran ahead then waited for me, smiling where the pathway widened. Open field, nowhere to hide, gray clouds moving side by side. We let the afternoon grow longer with the whole wide world outside. The two birds lifted from the fence line, the rain grew softer near the hill. You stood beside me without speaking, and everything kept moving still. A strand of hair across your cheek, cold water resting on your sleeve. You leaned your shoulder into mine as if there was no need to leave. Open field, open sky, last drops fading from your eyes. You walked ahead then reached behind you till your hand came back to mine. Open field, evening light, clouds beginning to divide. We took the longest road together with the whole wide world outside. Grass bending slowly after rainfall, two footprints filling near the stream. The field grew quiet in the distance, but your hand stayed warm with me. Your fingers caught the edge of mine as we crossed the narrow bridge. Rain was resting on the wooden rail, small silver lines along the ridge. You stepped around a broken branch, then turned to guide me through. Your hand stayed open in the air like it already knew what to do. The ground was soft beneath us, the wind moved through your coat. You held on just a little tighter when the path began to slope. Hold on, the road is shining, rain is running through the grass. Keep your hand inside my hand, let the slowest moment last. Hold on, stay beside me, clouds can follow where they want. We can take the longer way, just hold on. Yeah, a puddle hid beneath the leaves, you stepped in up to your heel. You looked down at your soaked shoe, then laughed like it was no big deal. We found a bench beside the trees, too wet for us to stay. So you wiped one corner with your sleeve and sat there anyway. The branches shook above us, small drops fell into your hair. You leaned against my shoulder like you had always rested there. Hold on, the road is shining, rain is running through the grass. Keep your hand inside my hand, let the slowest moment last. Hold on, stay beside me, clouds can follow where they want. We can't take the longer way, just hold on. A quiet train beyond the hill, one window blowing through the gray. You counted every passing light until the last one slipped away. No promise in the silence, no reason to explain, just your thumb moving softly across the water on my hand. Hold on, the sky is clear and evening settling on the field. Keep your hand inside my hand like the road has something left to give. Hold on, stay beside me, let the daylight wander on. We can't miss the final turn, just hold on. The bridge grew small behind us, rain softened into mist. Your hand stayed warm around mine long after the last drop slipped. Rain slipping down the bus stop glass, soft lights drifting on the road. Two quiet shadows in the reflection, moving where the evening goes. Your shoulder brushed against my coat as we waited for the light. A little water crossed the pavement, turning red and green to white. Yeah, you pointed toward the empty meadow where the tall grass met the street. And stepped away from the shelter and left your place beside me free. I followed through the shallow water, you slowed down near the sign. Soon our footsteps found one rhythm, yours beside mine. Side by side, through the rainfall, same road under different shoes. You kept laughing at the weather, I kept walking close to you. Side by side, no need to hurry, let the city fade behind. Every street felt a little warmer with your shoulder next to mine. A paper bag beneath your jacket, two warm pastries wrapped inside. Yeah, you broke the larger one between us while the clouds rolled low and wide. A drop landed on the sugar, you brushed it off and took a bite, then held the other half toward me under one small porch light. The wind moved through the alley, our sleeves touched every time. We never talked about the distance, we just walked it side by side, side by side. Through the rainfall, same road under different shoes. You kept laughing at the weather, I kept walking close to you. Side by side, don't need to hurry, let the city fade behind. Every street felt a little warmer with your shoulder next to mine. The field opened past the houses, silver water on the green. You matched your steps against my footsteps till no space stayed in between. No picture and no promise, just your hand near mine. The clouds kept moving overhead, we kept moving side by side. Two wet sleeves against the railing, 2 cups cooling by the light. Rain kept moving past the window. We stayed there side by side. Your left foot found the puddle, my right one followed through. Water lifted from the pavement and landed on my shoes. You turned beneath the street lamp, your jacket open wide, then counted out a rhythm with the raindrops at your side. The crossing light kept blinking, the road was almost clear. You moved your shoulders to the weather and pulled me nearer. Rain dance, slow steps, water shining on the street. You move left, I move closer, trying hard to match your feet. Rain dance, soft laugh, gray sky turning into gold. We kept moving through the downpour like the night was ours to hold. A passing car sent water across the edge of your jeans. You looked down for half a second, then spun back into the beat. Your wet hair crossed your forehead, small drops rested on your chin. You tapped twice against my shoulder, and the whole song started again. No speaker on the corner, no music from a room, just the rain against the rooftops and your steps making the tune. Rain dance, slow steps, water shining on the street. You move left, I move closer, trying hard to match your feet. Rain dance, soft laugh, gray sky turning into gold. We kept moving through the downpour like the night was ours to hold. You slipped once near the railing, then caught the edge of my sleeve. We stood there laughing quietly while water gathered at our feet. A shopkeeper dimmed the window, the last bus crossed the square. Still your hands kept marking circles in the cool and open air. Rain dance, close steps, tall grass bending by the road. You moved back, I moved with you where the softer raindrops flowed. Rain dance, warm hands, evening settling in slow. We kept moving through the weather till the street lights led us home. Two shadows on the pavement, one rhythm in the rain. The city faded behind us, but our steps remain. Clouds were hanging low above us, soft as smoke across the hill. You walked backward through the meadow, trying hard to make me smile. Rain collected on the wildflowers, small drops trembling on each stem. You reached down to touch the petals, then let the water fall again. The whole field wore a silver color, the road disappeared behind. You looked up into the weather, then slowly reached for mine. Gray skies over our heads, wet grass under our feet. You kept turning toward the rainfall like the day was meant to breathe. Gray skies open wide, nothing heavy in your eyes. Every cloud moved a little softer when you stood there by my side. Yeah, your jacket caught along the fence wire. I stopped to pull the fabric free. You waited with your hands inside it while the wind moved through the trees. A tiny stream ran down the pathway, carrying leaves around the bend. You sent one floating through the water, then raced it to the other end. The rain grew quiet for a moment. A bird crossed over the field. You leaned closer to my shoulder, like the silence had a sound. Oh, gray skies over our heads, wet grass under our feet. You kept turning toward the rainfall, like the day was meant to breathe. Gray skies open wide, nothing heavy in your eyes. Every cloud moved a little softer when you stood there by my side. A patch of blue appeared behind you, small enough to miss at first. You pointed with a muddy finger, then laughed before I found the words. No sunlight on the hillside, still your face was warm and clear. The sky stayed gray above us, but the day felt brighter here. Oh, gray skies over our heads, last rain sliding through the leaves. You kept walking through the meadow with your sleeve brushing against me. Gray skies drifting by, evening opening in your eyes. Every cloud moved a little lighter when you stood there by my side. Oh, the hill faded into shadow, thin mist resting on the green. Gray skies stayed above the meadow, and your smile stayed in the scene. Rain fading softly past the window, warm keys resting in the room. Two wet jackets by the doorway. Street lights shining through the blue. Yeah. Steam was rising from the kettle. Your sleeves were folded to your wrist. Small drops gathered on the table where your fingertips had slipped. You stood beside the kitchen counter, trying hard to dry your hair. A strand kept falling near your eyes. You smiled and left it there. The hallway floor was shining. Our shoes were by the wall. Outside the rain kept moving. Inside we heard it fall. Still warm from the running, still rain along your sleeve. Still laughing in the doorway with your shoulder close to me. Still warm even after gray clouds covered every road. The room was quiet around us, but the whole day stayed aglow. But the whole day stayed aglow. Two paper cups beside the window, your hands wrapped around the heat. You drew a line into the fog, then made a little space for me. The meadow faded in the distance behind the glass and evening mist. You pointed toward the tallest hill where we had nearly lost the path. The clock kept moving slowly, the lights stayed soft and low. You leaned against the windowsill, watching silver rivers flow. Still warm from the running, still rain along your sleeve. Still laughing in the doorway with your shoulder close to me. Still warm even after gray clouds covered every road. The room was quiet around us, but the whole day stayed aglow. Your wet socks near the heater, my jacket on your chair. A little mud across the stayed there by my side, still warm from the running, still light inside your eyes, still traces of the meadow underneath the city lights, still warm even later when the last small raindrops slowed. The room grew darker around us, but the whole day stayed aglow. Rain fading softly past the window, 2 cups cooling in the room, your hand resting near my hand, and the night still warm with you. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Water clung to every railing, morning light crossed through the leaves. You stepped outside in borrowed slippers to see what the rain had left behind. Small mirrors filled the sidewalk, clouds were drifting through each one. You bent down near the garden wall and touched a drop that caught the sun. The street was washed and quiet, the air felt cool and new. A little wind moved through the branches, then carried me toward you. After rain, the road was shining, every window held the sky. You walked slowly through the puddles with the sunlight in your eyes. After rain, no need to hurry, let the morning open wide. Everything looked a little brighter with your hand beside mine. Hey, yeah. Wet grass brushed against our ankles, birds returned along the wire. You found our footprints near the meadow, softened at the edges by the water. Your jacket still smelled like the weather, your hair had almost dried. You tied it back with both your hands, then let one loose strand fall aside. A bicycle crossed the corner, its belt rang once and disappeared. You smiled toward the empty roadway like the whole day started here. After rain, the road was shining, every window held the sky. You walked slowly through the puddles with the sunlight in your eyes. After rain, no need to hurry, let the morning open wide. Everything looked a little brighter with your hand beside mine. Yeah. A silver drop beneath the rooftop fell between our waiting shoes. You moved closer to avoid it, then stayed closer when it passed. The clouds broke over the hillside, blue appearing through the gray. You looked up without saying anything, and I watched your face change. After rain, the field was glowing, every blade held morning light. You walked backward down the pathway just to keep me in your sight. After rain, stay a little longer, let the clear sky take its time. Everything felt newly open with your hand inside mine. Water drying on the railing, warm light resting on the street. 2 soft shadows down the sidewalk, moving where the blue sky leads. Rain thinning out above the meadow, soft light gathering on the hill. A quiet chord beneath the branches, while the whole road waited still. Yeah. pale blue, open through the gray clouds, just enough to touch your face. You stop beside the wooden fence and watch the shadows change their shape. Small drops slip from every leaf edge, landing softly on your coat. You held one palm beneath the branches like you wanted one more drop. The wind grew warmer near us, the field began to shine. You look back over your shoulder with the daylight in your eyes. Cloud break over the hillside, soft gold falling through the rain. You stood quiet in the tall grass while the whole sky changed again. Cloud break, stay right here. The morning find us slow. Every color came back softly, everywhere your footsteps go. A narrow stream beside the pathway carried silver toward the road. You stepped across the wet stones with both hands inside your coat. Sunlight touched the muddy footprints we had left there hours before. You placed your shoe inside the smallest and made another one beside yours. The clouds kept drifting eastward, the trees released the rain. You brushed a drop from off my collar, then turned toward the field again. Cloud break over the hillside, soft gold falling through the rain. You stood quiet in the tall grass while the whole sky changed again. Cloud break, stay right here, let the morning find us slow. Every color came back softly, everywhere your footsteps go. A bright line crossed the meadow, then climbed the edge of your sleeve. You raised your face toward the opening and closed your eyes to breathe. No sudden words between us, no moment made too loud. Just warmth returning to the wet grass through a window in the clouds. Cloud break over the hillside, warm light resting in your hair. You walk slowly down the pathway, leaving little sunlight there. Cloud break, come with me, let the clearing take its time. Every road looked newly painted with your hand reaching for mine. Blue sky widening past the branches, last drops falling from the trees. The clouds moved on beyond the meadow, and the light came home with me. Mud still drying on your sneakers, rain still caught along your sleeve. You stood smiling by the doorway with a leaf stuck to your jeans. The hallway light fell across you, soft and yellow on the floor. You tried to tell me something serious, then started laughing before the whole day followed in behind us, in little drops and muddy lines. You leaned against the kitchen counter, still trying to catch your breath in time. Keep laughing just like that, let the evening hear the sound. Let it move across the window, let it turn the whole room around. Keep laughing, stay right here, while the last rain leaves the street. I could listen through the midnight, through that light you always bring. Jackets near the heater, one warm towel around your hair. You made circles in the window fog and drew a smaller face beside them. The meadow rested past the rooftop, sitting somewhere in the gray. You pointed toward the dark horizon like you could still see where we played. The kettle clicked into the silence, steam rose slowly through the light. You passed one cup across the table, then pulled your chair close to mine. Keep laughing just like that, let the evening hear the sound. Let it move across the window, let it turn the whole room around. Keep laughing, stay right here, while the last rain leaves the street. grass will dry, the footprints may be gone. The clouds will cross another hill, the road will carry on. But tonight, your shoes are by the door, your hand is near my hand, and every quiet little second still remembers where we ran. Keep laughing just like that, with the rain behind your eyes. Let the room grow soft around us, let the late hours pass us by. Keep laughing, stay a little till the windows turn to blue. Even when the sky stops raining, I'll still hear the day in you. Morning waiting past the curtains, dry shoes resting by the wall. One small smile across the table and the echo of it all.